Good morning everyone. So it has just gone 6 o'clock in the morning here in Hampshire, and today I continue my quest to find some of the best sporting events around the country, and I have been invited up to Rutland. Now I think they are going to offer one of the best days on a simulated game in the country. They offer a grouse drive, mixed pheasant and partridge drives, and they offer some really high pheasant bird drives. It's fully catered for, completely breakfast, lunch, drinks, you name it, and they offer all of this at a really reasonable price that kind of anyone could afford, and I think that's what this should all be about, especially simulated games, really trying to get new people involved, get lots of people who don't do a lot of game shooting involved for a much more reasonable price. And so today we're heading up there and we're going to see what it's all about and hopefully have a lot of fun. I'm going to show you guys what's up there. Finally arrived, so a little bit windy today, but the rain's gone away, so that's good. We'll get the drone out. I'll be able to do a lot more footage as long as it doesn't rain. The wind will be good for the guys shooting, as clays will be flying a lot faster, some lower, some higher, depends on which way they're flying them. Didn't take us too long, about 2 hours to get here. A lovely little setup so far, so they've got all the tables around the back. You just pull into this nice farmyard. Tables and chairs all around the back, bring you in, coffee, tea, cakes, and they've got chocolate bars, all sorts laid out, nice big spread and a lovely little seating area ready for all the guests. So far, what a lovely morning.
Textually recommended, but it's your eyes and your ears, so you know, take that as you want, but there will be bits of clay, you know, everywhere in the air, so.
So we just arrived at Drive 1, which is behind me, but we'd stopped because the farmer and the keeper, they look like brothers, they're not, but he's got about 10 acres here, you can see, all this, just wild bird seed. So as part of the farming plan here, they plant a lot of wild bird seed for kind of conservation, and they do actually beat this out while they're shooting in the shooting season, but they don't put any birds in here. They just, whatever wild birds they get in here, they push out, and it's a really, really good natural habitat. We've just seen so much stuff floating about in here. Butterflies, birds, everything. Over 10 acres of farming land. Just to show people the perspective, over 10 acres. It's not being planted for crops, but it's being planted for wild bird seed. Just to show people the scale of the kind of conservation that happens on farms that integrate with shooting. I think that's really important. But now I've got to rush because I'm carrying way more kit than everyone else. Get to my peg, try and set up the camera for you guys to watch this. Hopefully awesome first drive. Here we go. So set up Drive 1, the birds are coming from over this cover crop over the maize here, just like a normal partridge day or a pheasant day would be. We've got the guns lined up here, you can see them all out. Oh, and we're off. If anyone wants to sponsor me some new ear def, I've got the premium yellow squidgies on the go. This old boy next to me is smashing clays. Yeah, absolutely destroying the birds that I keep missing. I keep pretending I'm hitting them, but he's Wow, what an unbelievable first drive. That was fantastic. There were birds coming over there of all sorts of variety. I had low, like partridge coming over, screaming over my left shoulder, right shoulder, which the gun next to me was hitting and I was missing, and then some seriously high pheasants once they got caught in the wind that were just screaming up straight over the top of my head, and I caught a couple but missed most of those, so. But it's definitely showing some birds I need to work on, and what a fun first drive. Awesome. drive 1 all wrapped up, we headed back to the shoot hut for a couple of drinks, some 11s and a good natter. We then got ready for what was facing us for the next couple of drives. So we're on to drive 2. This is a simulated grouse drive, so they've dug in the grouse butts, as you can see here. What the clays are doing is they're coming off the top of the hill pretty low, pretty fast, and the guys are just trying to snap shoot like you would, similar to a grouse or partridge day, and just really pulling the gun through, having to swing and shoot at these targets. What an awesome, awesome drive. I just had the drone out, chasing the guys down. This has got to be one of the best, drives I've seen. What a lot of fun. The tracks are just over the hill, so you can't actually see where the bird's coming from, so you're stood there really waiting for the clays to come, and you're just swinging the gun through, trying to hit things. You can shoot behind you, you can shoot in front, and it's in a really, really nice valley. This is something else. What a lot of fun.
So I've been on the Simulated Game before.
Yeah.
But this is really good.
It's a competitive price as well, it's not the sort of day that they...
Rob and Dave come before and they say, oh, you got to come, it's great. And sure enough.
Yeah, they weren't lying.
They were right.
Did you have enough shooting?
Yeah, God, Jesus. I said to Dad, you just got to, in the end, just select the birds, because otherwise you end up just falling over everything, you know what I mean?
Spending more money on cartridges in the day.
You know, it's just a laugh, innit, really? And all I can hear is people giggling all down the line, so everyone's having the same experience as we are, aren't we, really?
Yeah.
Miss a few, get a few.
Actually. I love that. Really, very good.
We've got a team booking at Specsavers as well for anybody who wants to.
Okay, we're into drive 3. So we've got the birds coming over these trees here. We've got like a mixed pheasant and partridge drive. So the birds are coming over. You can see that, but I'm missing now because I'm not shooting. Straight over the gun line here. Oh man, they are good. Right, I'm going to get into it. How'd you get on that time?
Yeah, it's good.
There's some higher birds then.
They're the one.
They were good fun, weren't they? Sure your boys up there shooting 3 pegs down. They was pulling across some crosses. Good.
Yeah, that's the beauty about it, isn't it?
Yeah, it was good fun. There's so many birds, nobody cares, do they, when you're having some fun and shooting across? So.
There's no sort of loyalty in anything like this.
Nice and empty.
Yeah. So just had some really nice lunch in the gun room. All the kind of cheeses, the whole spread was laid out. There was beers, soft drinks, everything you could imagine. It was fantastic. So we're on to the last drive of the day, and you'll be able to see behind me the guns firing now. So we've got this nice valley here to our front, and you've got the tracks just up on the right there, and they're firing over some really nice kind of high pheasants for the last drive of the day. And what they're doing, the guys here they're doing half drive, so you'll shoot half drive, one gun, you'll swap over, the other gun will shoot, and then they're going to spread them out. Everyone's going to shoot, and they call it Armageddon, and you literally just shoot every single gun on the line, and they just shoot until all the clays are gone. So it should be really, really good fun. I'm going to go join in with the guys now, so I'm going to stop talking to you and I'm going to go. want to say, guys, today has been absolutely fantastic. This day has had everything. It's had high-flying pheasants, fast-moving partridge, we've even had some grouse shooting, we've had all the drinks, all the food you could ever dream of, and all for £150 is absolutely stunning. I don't have enough good words to say about this shoot, but if you want a really, really fun and enjoyable day out that isn't going to cost you an absolute arm and a leg, but you can still have a really good time, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Getting out with your friends, with your family, or even a bunch of strangers, making friends, and just enjoying the countryside. That's what the field sports community is about. So if you want to have a really good day, head down to Rutland Simulated Game and speak to those guys. They're super friendly. They'll sort you out with anything you want. And make sure you stay tuned to Smoking Barrels TV, where we're going to show you more shooting, more adventures, and more fun. See you next time.